What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another League SBC edition. Today we will look at the Liga Bancomer from Mexico. We will do all the 18 individual challenges and then eventually get our hands on that 86 rated Gignac special card. 90 shooting, 86 physical, so he is definitely a beast. However, he is a little bit slow with a 77 pace rating, so I'm not quite sure whether I will use him much. He is French though, so you can pair him up nicely with other European players or players from European leagues if you prefer to use those. We also get 22,500 coins eventually on top, which also isn't too bad, plus obviously all the 18 individual packs. Let's move into the challenges. Now obviously I did have a couple of the players already, just they accumulate in your club over time from pack openings from the reward packs back in the day, but I obviously did have to complete most of the clubs and buy players. Overall, the packs that EA gives us for completing these challenges, they are worth around 195,000 coins, so almost 200,000 coins worth of rewards, and the investment I had to do in order to complete all these clubs was a little bit more than 60,000. So almost a little bit more than 150,000 coins worth of a gain on paper though. So we will see, depending on what we pack in this pack opening, whether it was actually worth it. But given the 22,000 coins that we just get from completing all these individual challenges, our net investment was only 40,000 coins, which I think it is possible to generate this amount just by opening these 18 packs. So let's get started with the America team, which is the first one. Nothing really special about those. There are two teams where you don't need the entire 11 players to come from their team. First up, we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. They're further down the list though, and I'll tell you when they come up. Atlas is the next one, is actually one of the teams, or one of the two teams, where I had to pay more for the players than the packs and the coins that you get are worth. As I said, Atlas is one of them, and then eventually Puebla is the second one. Let's submit this one for an all players pack. Obviously one of the packs that likely don't the packs that don't give out much value because there's only one rare card, and with 4 gold, 4 silver and 4 bronze players, it is quite unlikely that it is the gold card. Chiapas is the next team. Another pretty generic team. 68 rating is required. We have a 70 rated squad, so that isn't too bad, and we get another silver players pack for this one, plus another 1,000 coins. Cruz Azul is the fourth team. Again, majority of the team is silver, which is actually true for all the teams that we will look at today. We get a jumbo gold pack for this team, and we can move on to the next one, which is Guadalajara, the fifth team we will complete. Now it was surprising that the teams weren't so expensive. I was expecting to pay more for these players, but even a lot of the silver players that usually do increase in price quite a bit as soon as the League SBCs are released, they were still affordable, and some of them were going for 200 to 500 coins, which is obviously pretty nice if you have to buy those players to complete these teams. We get Leon as the next team for a premium gold pack and another 1,000 coins. And we can move on to Monarcas, one of the teams where you actually can have quite a few players from the bronze pack method. They have a lot of bronze players, and especially this guy I get in the bronze pack method. I get him super frequently, so obviously that's not too bad. But even the silver players, they're not too expensive. For Monarcas, for instance, to complete it I had to pay less than 2,000 coins. However, the reward is only an all players pack, so investment and reward, they kind of match here for that particular team. Monterrey is the pack, or is the team that gives the best reward, I'm pretty sure. And as you can see, there's also 5 gold players in their team, so that is one of the better teams for a rare gold pack, plus another 1,000 coins. Obviously, there are also a lot of special cards out there that we can pack when we open all these packs, while we submit Necaxa for a premium silver players pack. There's a couple of orange players out there. At the time when I record this video, there's also the Irish St. Patrick's Day special cards out there, and EA is definitely giving out. Check out the other League SBC video that I did recently on the Liga, where we did get that special Lacazette card. We also got a bunch of special cards in that pack opening. Pachuca is the next team for another Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. So that will be one of the better packs we are going to open eventually. And we have a couple of teams left. Puebla is the next one. Another team with an all players pack. There's quite a few of them as rewards in here, probably 3 or 4 of them. So I'll open them first as soon as we get to the pack section of this video. Querétaro is the next one for another Jumbo Gold Pack. Jumbo Gold Packs are packs that we don't have much as rewards. I actually had to look up what was in a Jumbo Gold Pack, but I will let you know as soon as we open them, so we will see whether they actually are worth getting. Now, Santos Laguna is a team, it wasn't too expensive, but some of the players are, so you have to be quite smart about this, deciding what players to use and what positions. You can use the Joker card, like the goalkeeper in this case, because all the teams have a 95 chemistry requirement, so you can have one Joker card basically, which takes away 7 to 8 chemistry points, depending on loyalty. And also in this case, you can have one player from another team. So this center attacking mid is from Monterrey. He doesn't play for Santos Laguna, but the alternative from Santos Laguna was pretty expensive, so I decided to switch the most expensive position in the team with a cheaper player from another club. Let's submit it for another Jumbo Gold Pack and move on to the final teams. I think we have 4 or 5 left. Let's check how many we have. Yes, we have indeed 5 left. Tigres is the next one. That is the club where Gignac is playing for, so we will have one of those cards back after submitting the entire team basically. And it's also one of the teams with a decent rating requirement. 72 I think was the requirement, and we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, so that is a 15k pack. Tijuana, the club with the nice Pitbull badge, one of the basically comparable to all the others, not too difficult to complete. They have a couple of gold players in the club, which is obviously nice for increasing the overall team rating, and so it's not too difficult to complete this squad. Toluca is a team that was one of the last ones I did, and we get a Jumbo Premium Silver pack, a players pack, I think. Premium Silver players pack, yes indeed. That is obviously nice because we can get a lot of these players back when we open those packs. EA obviously can always release Liga Bancomer marquee matchup challenges, and then obviously it would be pretty sad if we wouldn't have any players anymore because we just submitted all of them. UNAM is a team where you can again use 2 other players, in this case from other teams, and again I used positions where the alternative from UNAM would have been much more expensive. In this case, the center mid is from Veracruz, I think, is the team, and then from Tigres, I used their center back to play here as in a left back position. The remaining 9 players are from UNAM, but as you can see, some of them are gold, so the team wasn't too expensive. The final team, guys, is indeed Veracruz, so the team where I just used the player from, with also pretty nice badge. Looks somewhat random, but I always look forward to those players when I pack them just because of the badge. Now another premium gold pack, and then we are done with the Liga Bancomer challenge. EA takes a little bit, or FIFA takes a little bit at the moment to load, but we should be done any minute. So we get that pack, and we also complete the overall challenge. The Liga Bancomer MX is completed. So that is the Gignac special card. As I said, 86 rated striker. Nice shooting, nice physicals, decent dribbling for a striker. Passing is okay, and then his pace is 77. For my particular taste, it's a little bit too slow. You can always put a pace card on him. I think the lowest one gives +5 pace, plus if you have the 50% trainer, it gives +7. So it would go up to 84, which is okay, I think. So if you want to use him, you definitely can. Plus, obviously, also the 22,500 coins, which makes the investment that we had to make to complete all these teams go down to 40,000 coins. Now, will we make back those 40,000 coins? That is what we will look at right now. We are moving to the store section of Ultimate Team, and then we have 18 packs to go through. Let's see what we have. We have a couple of all players packs. We have jumbo gold packs, a couple of them as well, premium gold packs, jumbo premium gold packs, and as you can see, at the time of recording this video, there are still the Shamrock packs out there with the Irish special cards. We have a rare gold pack, which is probably the main event, and then we have a couple of silver packs as well. So let's open them first. Silver pack number 1, what do we get? We get a Japanese player, I'll skip that, Mr. Suzuki. Let's see who else is in that pack. For silver players, the players don't matter that much. The leagues is probably what is more exciting, because obviously some of them you can't use for other squad building challenges. Doesn't seem like there's anything too interesting in here, so we'll just send all of those cards to the club. And I think that's also, yes, Suzuki and the other Saudi Arabian player. There, I'll store them on the transfer list and I'll list them up after I'm done recording this video. Let's see what maybe we can get a rare gold card. We indeed get a rare gold card, so that is the best you can hope for. We get one from Sporting Lisbon. We get Zechelar. A couple of weeks ago, actually, from an all players pack, so only one rare card in that pack. It doesn't even have to be gold. I actually did pull Iron Robin, so that was obviously the best all players pack that I have ever opened. Now we store those players quickly, and then we can finally move on to the better packs. And now the final jumbo gold pack, and then hopefully the other packs there will be better in terms of players. We get a rare gold player though from Liverpool. Is it Ings? It is Ings. Always a good player to have in your club. He might even be a duplicate for me. He isn't, so that is not too bad. Those players are the ones you need for SBCs very frequently. Not for playing FIFA, but just for completing challenges, and Premier League is often featured in the marquee matchups. We get another 1,000 coins and 3 more duplicates. That, oh, nice hairdo, Mr. I'm not sure whether I got his name on Otavi. He had blue hair. I don't even know what the highest rated players we got. I know Ings is probably the best card like from a use perspective. Not sure whether he was also the highest rated player. Next up, we get a bigger player, so that will definitely be the best player we have pulled so far. It's Fährmann from Schalke. 84 rated goalkeeper. He will definitely be useful. Not sure whether he's a duplicate actually. He is a duplicate. Nevertheless, we also get Donnarumma from Milan. That is a decent 7.5k pack. Not gonna lie. Fährmann obviously will be useful, both because of his rating in general, and also because I do expect the Bundesliga to be released in the future. They released the Spanish league, the French league, and they just released the Italian league. So it would only be logical for the Bundesliga and the Premier League to be released in the next 2 release cycles as well. And we can finally move on to the Shamrock packs. Afterwards we have, oh, we only have 1 more rare gold pack then. So that is 4 packs to go. Hopefully these packs are better than the ones we opened before. So far I'm not quite sure whether we made profit. Probably would make profit if I would sell all the cards that we just got, but obviously by now I lost count. I will definitely sell the duplicates, but it would be nice to have one, let's say 85 plus player, or one of the special cards that is currently available. Apart from the ones that I mentioned initially, the man of the matches and the Irish special cards, there's obviously also team of the week. The current one isn't too great though, but obviously pulling one of those players is always nice. So let's see what we get in the first Shamrock pack. What? Only 1 flare, and that's Wernbloom from Moscow. That was a little bit disappointing. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of fitness cards though, so that's where all the rares went. Let's send all the material to the club, send those 3 guys to the transfer list, where we have now around 25 spots open, so that's definitely enough. And now we can move on to the next Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. No special card again, 3 players, no big one though. It's a good Muslera, the Galatasaray goalkeeper, and a bunch of players from, oh, it's actually only 1 from the Italian league, 2 from the Spanish league, so I'll add those to the Liga Bancomer, the Liga Santander clubs after the video. Quickly send those duplicates to the transfer list, discard the ball, and then we have 2 packs left. Now, the final pack is obviously the rare gold pack, but first we have a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack to open. Let's see whether this one actually is worth it. Again, no big flair, no special card. We get, is that Correa? It is Correa from Atletico Madrid. I did have him earlier. I might have submitted him in the past. No, he still is in the club. He is a duplicate. And again, a lot of the rare cards are consumables. That is not good. Let's see, we get, yeah, and another silver player as a rare card. Unfortunately, there's only 1 pack left that can actually make or break the case. I'm pretty sure we didn't lose any money on this squad building challenge here. I will sell the duplicates later, and I think I started with around 900,000 coins before I did all the investments here. And by now I'm already back at 890 and something thousand coins. So after selling all of those, I should have, I basically should break even. But maybe this final rare gold pack can turn it all around. Let's see what we get. No big flair, no special card. We get Medel from Inter. Let's see who the other rare players are. Obviously they won't be great because otherwise they would have shown up. Musonda from Chelsea is in here, and I think he's from Liga NOS. Yes, indeed he's from Liga NOS. Another Liga NOS player as well, but obviously not the players that we hope for. Let's quickly check the position modifiers as well. I mean, use those position modifiers in the SBCs as well, especially if you have expensive positions to fill. Particularly strikers or midfielders, you can use the respective other position when you convert them to save a lot of coins. However, we're done with this pack opening. Let's send all this to the club. Let's discard the King Fahd Stadium. And that basically closes our Liga Bancomer squad building challenge. Now, we did get that Gignac special card, 86 rated striker and 18 packs. The packs weren't too great though, but obviously I think overall we did break even. Let me know in the comments down below whether you already completed the Liga Bancomer challenge. Do you guys use a Gignac, and how do you feel he is as a player? I'm pretty happy with the Higuain special card though. I did do that challenge earlier as well, but now obviously I do have Gignac in my club as well. With that, we're done with this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good weekend, guys.